What's up, everyone? This is Josh here again, joined by Andy.
Hey guys, how are you?
Today we've got another cool match for you. It's Cantripping against Bluediamonds, and they both have a storm list.
Yeah, this is actually a really interesting match. I think Cantripping outright has a faster build of Storm, but Bluediamond's deck probably has a bit more resiliency to it for late game.
Yeah, he relies on a show and tell into a Gristle brand, so he doesn't need his storm kill to be able to kill his opponent.
That's right, yeah. As well, Bluediamonds has an Acropolis as well as a Yawgmoth's Bargain. So he's got lots of gas there, too.
Yeah, and even show and tell into one of those things is pretty sweet.
Absolutely. So Bluediamonds leads out with a Tropical Island here into a Mana Vault. Cantripping follows that up with an Imperial Seal. So who are you picking to take this one, Josh?
If Cantripping has his, Cabal therapies so he can get rid of Bluediamond's counter magic, I would think he has a pretty good shot. He's got the more explosive deck.
Yeah, I would probably favor Cantripping on this one as well, but having played Bluediamond's deck several times after building it, it's a very good deck.
Yeah, it's definitely a sweet deck.
So Cantripping has gone after Bluediamond's hand here with a Duress, and Bluediamonds is protecting his hand with a Brainstorm. So he is likely moving out something significant. I don't think he would have had he might have had a show and tell in his hand, but maybe no creature or vice versa.
Yeah, he probably would have gone for the show and tell already if he had one, since Cantripping doesn't have any counter magic.
Here, post-board, this is an interesting game because Cantripping, as you know, has the transformational sideboard with the Bolter Druids and the Forbidden Orchards.
Looks like he's going to go for the kill right here.
Yeah. No counter spell? Nope. So that's game then. It's absolutely 100% over.
That's got to be already close to 10 spells.
Yeah. Bluediamonds would have countered by now. If he would have countered that Yawgmoth's Will.
Yep.
So I suspect that's over.
Yeah, that's a big storm.
I was going to say that didn't look like enough to kill him there, but it was cascading off the screen. So there you have it, folks. Game 1 in the books, and Mr. Cantripping is up 1-0.
Here we're set back for game 2. And now Bluediamonds will be on the play.
So do you think Cantripping sided in the Altar Druids here?
I don't think so. I think
it doesn't seem that good, eh?
Yeah, I think he usually would reserve that for a workshop matchup. Everything else, I think he would probably rely on his storm combo.
I mean, it wouldn't be terrible against Bluediamonds, but yeah, he'd be diluting his storm kill for sure, which doesn't seem that good. No, I don't think Bluediamonds runs any Fluster Storms or Mindbreak traps.
No, but he does have more counter magic.
Yeah, he does. I think he's got a couple mental missteps, I actually think he's got 2 main deck Spelkers and 2 on the board, if I recall correctly.
He's got forces. Cantripping does have a Cabal therapy here, but protecting his hand again with a Brainstorm, so...
Yeah, which makes it difficult as well because he did get Taxian Probe.
Yeah.
Which showed him what Bluediamonds had in his hand. However, now he's back to the guessing game here, so which isn't fantastic. but he can only move 3 out.
Yep. And who knows how much
be the best 3.
He can bluff around with what he's moving, just it's a difficult choice. Because you don't want to wait 3 turns or whatever to draw a card you really want, so.
Agreed. So, let's see what Cantripping chooses.
He's thinking it over, and he chose a mental misstep, and there was nothing but Gristlebrand and land in hand.
And Cantripping just got hit with a strip mine on his swamp, so we'll see if he has any lands here, and he doesn't. So that was a very good strip mine. Cantripping is desperately searching for a land here, and he's found a land source in Lotus Petal.
Blue Diamonds already has one of his Gristlebrand, so he just needs one of his 4 show and tells, and he can probably put this one away.
Yeah, well, just the land advantage here is huge.
Well, and after getting a Gristlebrand out, he can draw his 14 cards or whatever he wants, and he's got a Jace too.
That's just about as good, because now he can lock Cantripping out, and he has sheer card advantage.
Yeah, and if he's got any counter magic, it's going to be hard for Cantripping to go off here, and I think he pretty much needs to go off in the next turn or so here. Yeah,
this is not looking good for Mr. Ryan. He is, I think, missed 4 turns in a row on land. Now, mind you, his deck is fast enough to explode 1 land if he has the right cards. But, oh, here we go. Show and tell.
Into a Gristlebrand, probably.
Yeah, that's... I think he only runs Gristlebrand. It's the only creature in the deck.
Yeah, he could show and tell out one of those enchantments if he wants.
Sure enough. Well, it would just be Yawgmoth's Bargain. He wouldn't. He would just cast Necropotence. Actually, he could cast.
Yeah, he can
either
cast Bargain, but not Necropotence. He doesn't have 3 black.
That's true. Cantripping responds, bummer. Well, yes, that would be. And he's got to get over an overwhelming suite of counter magic here, because
yeah, he could draw 14 cards.
14 cards. Yeah, I think it's time to pack that one in.
There's the end of that one.
Okay, so on to game 3 here, folks, and it is tied 1-1, and Cantripping is on the play, which is good for him. Cantripping has mulligan to 5 cards.
That's not as good for him.
No. Very bad. 4 cards.
4. That's going to be tough.
That is going to be extremely tough. He's sitting with 2 cards in hand. Is he going to see a misstep here?
Ooh, he's facing down a lot of counter magic. Double force and a mana drain.
I don't even know what Cantrip could go for here. I wonder if he has the Oath of Druids.
He could also try and go for like he's got Tinker into Blightsteel, doesn't he?
Yep. But regardless, it's not getting through counter magic.
No, it's not. He needs to bait out a couple of those counter spells.
The longer this game goes, the more Blue Diamonds gains control. So a little premature to say it's over for Cantripping, but I strongly suspect it is. I beg your pardon.
So he goes for his second tutor.
The Blue Diamond's just going to counter the kill. He's going to go for Yogg Will here.
Maybe got a Cabal Therapy?
Well, that was a pretty good trade, I would say, for Cantripping.
Yeah, I mean, he had
Got the hard counter out of his hand.
Had to bust a demonic tutor to get it, though.
Well, we don't know that that's the case,
Yeah.
but he may very well have a Yawgmoth's Will in his hand. And just had the Cabal Therapy.
Blue Diamonds is one land away from being able to just hard cast Force of Wills.
Yep. Well, the sheer land advantage is huge. Not looking good, to say the least.
So there's a Spell Pierce and a Force of Will still. Even Spell Pierce is really hard for Storm to fight through.
Oh, absolutely. Not so much if you can get stringing dark rituals.
But you just make them pay a couple more for one of those early ones, and it can slow down that Storm engine pretty effectively.
Oh, absolutely. It'll cripple you. I mean, mulliganing down to 4 for any deck is catastrophic.
Yeah. And when you're trying to string together 10 spells to kill someone.
Yeah. Not good.
There are very few combinations of 4 spells that can get you to 10 Storm.
Indeed. Now, there you go. He drew a third land and chosen not to Yawg's Will. He does have a Lotus Petal in there if he could resolve a Yawgmoth's Will.
He's got a Dark Ritual in there too, so.
Well, that's what I mean, Lotus Petal into Dark Ritual, because it'll cost him 3 to cast the Yawg Will.
Yeah.
And then he could get a tutor. Go get an LED. Sack the LED for... No, that doesn't work, because I was saying you can go and uses Demonic Tutor and Imperial Seal. But he'd need to be able to use his Brainstorm.
Yep.
To get a kill.
And he's still facing down that Force of Will and Spell Pierce, so.
Futility. So we have got the onerous kill on the table here. That will occur in 14 turns. With the 1/1 token beating down.
The inevitability.
Yes. I have actually lost games like that to an oath token. Taken like 15 beats from it. Just been absolutely inept at drawing any type of card that could get me out of it. It's the worst feeling.
It's nice when you get like 3 tokens and you can counter their 1 orchard or their 1 oath.
Oh, there is an Oath of Druids. Well, now, that's still not going to be... Well...
I mean, it's okay. I don't...
If that was any other creature other than Grizzlebrand...
Yeah.
That would be... he'd be unable to fight through that probably, but he could race Grizzlebrand. The question is that Blue Diamonds has 19 life, and I would be...
Yeah, he needs
very surprised if he was not running an Echoing Truth or...
Well, he's got Jace. He can find his Jace, too.
Yeah. But Jace does not stop a Dragon's Breath Emrakul.
Well, that's true. Is there a Dragon's Breath in Cantripping sideboard?
Yeah, he has 2 Dragon's Breaths.
Oh, that's...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he does have a couple Dragon's Breaths in there.
Yeah, that makes a difference.
But this is a tenuous situation for Cantripping because he's drawn the wrong creature here.
A Dragon's Breath Blightsteel would have actually been quite good there to be able to kill off that Grizzlebrand.
Absolutely. Would have been huge, but didn't get the Dragon's Breath. I cannot tell you how many games I've been in where I've needed to, if I had to hit a Dragon's Breath, it would have been over. Didn't get it, end up losing.
And now he's drawn 14 cards. And
that is usually very, very bad for your opponent.
it seems like that would be enough. And if it wasn't, he can draw 7 more now.
That is true. If he actually draws it another 4 times, he'll mill himself.
Yeah, maybe
Ryan could be hoping that.
maybe he'll storm for 3 here.
Maybe he'll show and tell on another Grizzlebrand.
That doesn't seem good, but maybe.
No. Oh, there it is. Vault key, folks.
Tinker to Time Vault.
Which usually means good game. This. There it is.
That's a lot.
Well, looks like Blue Diamonds has taken this one down 2-1. And good game, guys.
Yep, one more swing from Brand will do it, but I assume we won't get that far here.
No.
All right, that'll do it.
Good luck to both these guys next round.
Later.
Thanks for having us.